In the high-stakes world of private space exploration, two titans have been locked in an extraordinary battle. SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, has been launching rockets at a breakneck pace, with Starship pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But today, we're turning our attention to a sleeping giant that's finally awakening. Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket. After years of anticipation and countless delays, Jeff Bezos has broken his silence. The massive New Glenn rocket, standing proud at 98 meters tall, has finally taken its place on Launch Complex 36 at Cape Canaveral. This isn't just another rocket launch. It's Blue Origin's bold statement that they're ready to compete in the orbital space race. The timing couldn't be more critical. While SpaceX has completed multiple test flights of their revolutionary Starship, Blue Origin has faced scrutiny for lagging behind. But something changed when Dave Limp took the helm as CEO in December 2022. The company's pace accelerated, milestones started falling into place, and now with a 5-year launch license in hand, New Glenn is poised for its debut flight. What makes this moment truly remarkable is the shift we're witnessing in the private space industry. 20 years ago, when Bezos founded Blue Origin, the idea of private companies launching massive rockets to orbit was considered far-fetched. Now we're watching two of the world's most successful entrepreneurs push each other to reach further into the cosmos. In an unexpected turn of events, even Elon Musk has extended his support, wishing Blue Origin Godspeed, a rare gesture that underscores the historical significance of what's about to unfold. This isn't just about competition anymore. It's about humanity's collective journey to the stars. Hi, Elon Musk, 24 hours here. Let's dive right in. The story of New Glenn begins not with a rocket, but with a dream. In the year 2000, when the space industry was still dominated by government agencies, Jeff Bezos made a bold decision. Fresh from transforming retail with Amazon, he set his sights on an even greater frontier: space. Blue Origin was born in a time when private space companies were seen as little more than ambitious fantasies. 2 years later, another visionary entered the scene. Elon Musk founded SpaceX, and suddenly the private space race had two formidable contenders. Both companies shared a revolutionary vision: making space accessible, reusable rockets a reality, and pushing humanity toward becoming a multi-planetary species. But their paths would diverge dramatically in the years to come. Blue Origin's early years showed incredible promise. They achieved something remarkable in November 2015, a successful vertical takeoff and landing of their New Shepard rocket, beating SpaceX to this crucial milestone by a matter of weeks. This achievement sent shockwaves through the aerospace industry. It wasn't just about being first. It was proof that private companies could innovate in ways that were previously thought impossible. But while Blue Origin celebrated this victory, SpaceX was already setting its sights on a far more ambitious goal: orbital flight. The real race wasn't about who could touch the edge of space. It was about who could reach orbit, deliver payloads, and open up the true commercial potential of space exploration. By 2012, SpaceX had already secured its place in history as the first private company to dock with the International Space Station. The announcement of New Glenn in September 2016 was Blue Origin's answer to this challenge. Named after John Glenn, the first American to orbit Earth, this rocket wasn't just another launch vehicle. It was a statement of intent. Standing at 98 meters tall with a diameter of 7 meters, New Glenn was designed to be a true heavy-lift titan. Its 7 BE-4 engines would generate enough power to lift 45 metric tons to low Earth orbit and 13 metric tons to geostationary transfer orbit. The first stage was designed to be reusable, landing gracefully on a barge in the Atlantic Ocean, much like SpaceX's Falcon 9. But ambition and reality often follow different trajectories. As SpaceX continued to rack up success after success with their Falcon 9 rocket, eventually achieving a remarkable record of nearly 400 successful launches, Blue Origin faced a series of challenging setbacks. The BE-4 engine development proved more complex than anticipated, leading to delays that would ripple through the entire program. The initial target launch date of 2020 came and went, and skepticism began to grow. The turning point came in December 2022 with the appointment of Dave Limp as CEO. His arrival marked a fundamental shift in Blue Origin's approach. The company began to move with a renewed sense of urgency, and the results were immediate. Under Limp's leadership, Blue Origin didn't just make promises, they began delivering results. November 2024 marked a pivotal moment when New Glenn was finally erected at Launch Complex 36 in Cape Canaveral, Florida. The sight of this massive rocket standing against the sky was a powerful reminder of what Blue Origin had been working toward all these years. But the real breakthrough came on December 27th when New Glenn passed its first fully integrated static fire test, a crucial milestone that demonstrated the rocket's readiness for flight. The Federal Aviation Administration's decision to grant Blue Origin a 5-year launch license wasn't just a regulatory approval, it was a vote of confidence in the company's capabilities. With the first launch window set for January 6, 2025, the space industry held its collective breath. Jeff Bezos, who had maintained an unusual silence about the project, finally spoke up with 4 simple words that carried immense weight: next stop, launch. What makes this moment particularly significant is the context of the broader space race. While New Glenn was preparing for its debut, SpaceX's Starship program was pushing the boundaries of what's possible in space travel. Starship, with its fully reusable design and massive payload capacity of up to 150 metric tons to low Earth orbit, represents the next evolution in space technology. The gap between the two companies' achievements is substantial. SpaceX has completed multiple test flights of Starship, while Blue Origin is just beginning its orbital journey. Yet something remarkable happened in the lead-up to New Glenn's launch. Elon Musk, known for his competitive spirit, extended an olive branch by wishing Blue Origin Godspeed. This gesture, small but significant, highlighted an important truth. The space race isn't just about competition between companies. It's about humanity's collective journey to the stars. The reality is that Blue Origin faces significant challenges. While SpaceX launches rockets almost weekly and continues to push the boundaries with Starship, Blue Origin's only operational vehicle has been New Shepard, a suborbital rocket designed primarily for space tourism. The contrast is stark, but it's not about resources. Bezos has consistently invested heavily in Blue Origin. The difference lies in approach and execution speed. SpaceX has embraced a rapid iteration philosophy, learning from failures and quickly implementing improvements. Blue Origin, on the other hand, has taken a more methodical approach, prioritizing safety and perfection over speed. Both strategies have their merits, but in the fast-moving space industry, Blue Origin's slower pace has cost them valuable time and momentum. This is why the upcoming New Glenn launch is so crucial. It's not just about proving the rocket's capabilities, it's about demonstrating that Blue Origin can deliver on its promises and compete at the highest level of the space industry. Success could mark the beginning of a new era for the company, while failure would raise serious questions about their ability to catch up with SpaceX. The technical challenges ahead are formidable. New Glenn's 7 BE-4 engines must work in perfect harmony during launch. The first stage must separate cleanly and return for a precision landing on a moving barge in the Atlantic Ocean. The second stage must perform flawlessly to deliver its payload to the correct orbit. Each of these steps represents years of engineering work, countless tests, and millions of dollars in investment. But beyond the technical challenges lies a more fundamental question. Can Blue Origin transform itself from a company known for delays and unfulfilled promises into a reliable, efficient space launch provider? The space industry demands not just technical excellence, but also operational efficiency and reliability. SpaceX has set the bar incredibly high, and anything less than consistent success will make it difficult for Blue Origin to compete effectively. The stakes couldn't be higher. Success with New Glenn would validate Blue Origin's approach and potentially open up new opportunities in the commercial launch market. It would provide NASA and other customers with a much-needed alternative to SpaceX, fostering healthy competition that could drive innovation and reduce launch costs across the industry. As we watch these events unfold, one thing becomes clear. The space industry is no longer just about reaching for the stars. It's about doing so reliably, efficiently, and sustainably. Blue Origin's journey with New Glenn represents more than just another rocket launch. It's a test of whether the company can adapt and thrive in an industry that demands both excellence and speed. As New Glenn prepares for its historic first flight, we're witnessing more than just another milestone in the private space race. This launch represents a crucial moment that could reshape the dynamics of space exploration. Blue Origin's success or failure here won't just impact their own future. It will influence the entire commercial space industry. The competition between SpaceX and Blue Origin has pushed both companies to innovate and excel, ultimately benefiting humanity's journey to the stars. While SpaceX has set an impressive pace with Starship's development, Blue Origin's methodical approach with New Glenn adds another path to our spacefaring future. The real question isn't just whether Blue Origin can catch up to SpaceX, but whether they can bring their own unique vision of reliable, sustainable space travel to life. As we watch these events unfold, one thing becomes clear. We're living in an extraordinary era of space exploration, where private companies are turning science fiction into reality. This is Elon Musk 24 Hours, bringing you the latest developments in the space industry. If you want to stay updated on this historic competition and other groundbreaking space news, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Share your thoughts about New Glenn's upcoming launch in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video to help others find this important story. See you in the next update. Hi everyone, Elon Musk 24 Hours here. Today we're tackling one of the most controversial aspects of SpaceX's Starship program, one that's raising eyebrows across the entire aerospace industry. Standing here at SpaceX's facility, the massive Starship prototype looms overhead. But something crucial is missing. Something that every NASA human-rated spacecraft since Mercury has included. A launch abort system. That's right, just like the space shuttle before it, Starship won't have any mechanical escape system for its crew. The stakes couldn't be higher. When the Space Shuttle Challenger broke apart in 1986, the lack of an abort system meant there was no escape for its crew. Now, decades later, SpaceX is making the same choice for Starship. But are they repeating a fatal mistake, or have they found a better way? I've spent months analyzing flight data, studying accident reports, and examining every human spaceflight abort scenario in history. The answers I found challenge everything we thought we knew about spacecraft safety. Today on Elon Musk 24 Hours, we'll break down exactly why SpaceX made this controversial decision, what it means for crew safety, and whether this could actually be the future of human spaceflight. Let's dive right in. The morning sun glints off Starship's stainless steel hull as I stand here at Starbase. There's something haunting about this moment. Something that takes me back to another morning, decades ago, when 7 brave souls boarded a spacecraft that, like this one, had no escape system. That morning became one of the darkest chapters in spaceflight history, the Challenger disaster. Today, as Starship reaches toward the sky, we face the same fundamental question. Can a spacecraft truly be safe without an abort system? The answer lies deeper than you might think, and it challenges everything we thought we knew about spacecraft safety. The space shuttle taught us bitter lessons about overconfidence. NASA claimed it would be as reliable as an airliner, with a chance of catastrophic failure less than 1 in 100,000. Reality proved far harsher. 2 disasters in 135 flights. But here's what many people miss. The shuttle's problems went far beyond its lack of an abort system. I've spent months digging through the data, and what I found changed my perspective entirely. The shuttle's fatal flaws were baked into its very design. The orbiter hung precariously off the side of its fuel tank, exposed to deadly debris strikes. Its thermal protection system was so fragile that a single piece of foam could punch through it. And those solid rocket boosters, once ignited, they couldn't be stopped. Even if the shuttle had an abort system, these fundamental design flaws would have made it dangerous. Starship takes a radically different approach. Standing here, looking up at its towering form, you can see the first major difference. The crew compartment sits safely at the top, protected from falling debris. But the real innovation lies deeper in decisions that might seem counterintuitive at first. Take the engines. Starship's Super Heavy booster will have 33 Raptor engines, a number that might sound alarming, but this is where SpaceX's experience with the Falcon 9 becomes crucial. Their Merlin engines have achieved something remarkable: 99.88% reliability over more than 800 flights. That's better than the Space Shuttle's main engines ever achieved. And unlike the shuttle, Starship can lose multiple engines and still complete its mission safely. But here's the most surprising thing I discovered. Launch abort systems aren't the safety silver bullet we've been led to believe.